way. So that not in that regard, but in very real, tangible, having to confront things on a pretty consistent basis that feels either humiliating or dehumanizing or
Mm.
oppressive or unethical and or all four. And so I think like this kind of gets to maybe a little bit more of my ethos around sort of the church and the black church and what I think it needs to be for us to sort of create a better world to leave our children and our grandchildren. But there was a part in there's this long form documentary I think called A More Perfect Union. It's about Barack Obama.
Mhm.
It's on HBO Max. I've watched it and honestly sometimes I'll like when I have multiple days off and I want to feel like I want to do something more with my life. I'll put it on. And there's a part in there where they interview Reverend Jeremiah Wright, um, Obama's former pastor in Chicago. And basically, Obama makes the comment. And I'm paraphrasing, don't remember it fully, but he's like,
Sure.
"That see, that's the problem. As a minister, you have to tell the truth." Um, and I think that is the problem, insofar as if you are a minister, if you are a person of God, if you're a pastor, priest, whatever, and you don't always feel like you are in a position to tell the truth, then you are in
Mm.
a place to where you are systematically, systemically, and institutionally being oppressed in a very violent way.
Oof.
Period. Um, because if the preacher doesn't feel safe, compelled, and comfortable enough to tell the truth, then we've built systems, institutions, and places where truth cannot live and exist, and therefore what we are living in is a total lie and cannot prevail.
Oof.
And so to put a bow on it, like I honestly I think that is the reason, one of the many reasons why I'm so passionate about sort of church planting, not just for me,
Yeah.
but for other people who feel um, compelled to do this work in a way that is sort of glorifying to God, but also earnestly speaks truth to power, because we don't have enough people in our communities who are involved in the small businesses, in the school board meetings, and so on and so forth, who are compelled to speak the truth every